Well, the annual Southeast Regional Fruit and Vegetable Conference is underway in Savannah, Georgia. And as SoutheastProduceWeekly.com's Chip Carter reports, there are some surprises on the show floor this time.
Georgia is famously nicknamed the peach state, but Lindy, this does not look very much like a peach to me.
Sure doesn't. That's a grapefruit for you.
I'm with Lindy Savelle. She is the president of the Georgia Citrus Association. Lindy, I think most people would be surprised to find out there is citrus in Georgia, much less that it's a small but growing and thriving industry here.
Oh, Georgia citrus is exponentially exploding. People are putting in citrus right and left. We've gone from a membership of 27 to over 300 people that attend our annual conference, and this is just our third year in existence.
In 3 years. And how many citrus growers, ballpark, would you say there are in the state of Georgia now?
Right now, there's over 100 growers. Each year we have about 300 attend our annual conference, but we have about 500, 600 acres of citrus in Georgia, and that's over 100 growers. The average size is about 5 acres per grower.
Historically, has there ever been a citrus industry in Georgia? As we look back through ancient times, it just seems literally foreign for this state.
No, years ago citrus did grow in Georgia, but it was unprotected from freeze. So the freeze years ago wiped out most of the citrus that was here.
So why can you do it now and they couldn't do it then?
Well, now we mitigate cold weather and freezes with frost protection. And we do that through using microjet irrigation systems. Very similar to something like this. It's a microjet that you put on the bud union, and it protects, it actually produces ice. And
so this is where we see those very familiar pictures of oranges with icicles dangling from them during a frost.
Exactly.
And those efforts allow a Georgia citrus industry to survive. When we look at Georgia citrus, we see the satsuma, like a clementine, tangerine kind of fruit, and pink grapefruit.
Grapefruit, regular grapefruit.
White grapefruit.
Tangerine.
A little adorable tangerine.
Yeah.
What about navel oranges? I don't see navel oranges on this table.
Well, navel oranges grow great here.
How far can citrus go in Georgia? How much bigger can this deal get?
It can get really big. It can get really big. Right now, what we're seeing is people are diversifying on their farms, and they're just trying it. They're putting in 5 to 10 acres. There are some large investors coming into Georgia, putting in a lot of acreage, but right now the average is about 5 acres, and that's for families. Small families are putting in farms.
Farmers are gamblers by nature. We're seeing that in the proof that people are willing to put money in the ground to grow citrus in the peach state. In Savannah, Georgia, I'm Chip Carter from SoutheastProduceWeekly.com, reporting for RFD-TV.
Well, you can look for more from Chip from the Southeast Regional Conference next week, of course, on RFD-TV.